When I interviewed J Boujii, that's the first time we ever met.
Right.
Because you came with him and you were shooting like a docuseries on him.
Right.
How did that all come to be?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he came with the idea just to do it, just to like more content, just to get himself. I hate the word exposure because it sounds like negative, but like he's just trying to get more content out, like just being more proactive on social media and stuff. So he had an idea to kind of like chronicle a couple of shows. I think his cousin shot a couple clips for it. Another dude, Ivani, who's super dope, who's another person who, if you see him, you're like, you're Ivani? He's dope. I hate Ivani, he's super dope. But it's kind of like chronicle a couple shows for, I forget how long it was, like how long it was planned for. But it ultimately culminated with ETU, Expect the Unexpected, where him and his partner, Pretty Boy Smooth, Urban Playboy, shout out to you, they win the inaugural Expect the Unexpected Atlantic Tag Team Championship. So they're the first tag team champions for ETU. Yeah. That kind of was the perfect ending to the show. Nice. And it's because of J Boujii, who's another person I have to thank for where I'm at now. Going with him to the AXW shows, the American Excellence Wrestling. Going with him to Battlefield. Going with him to Phantom 6. Going with him to Smashmaster. The shows in the like in the areas that I can't get to like without driving, and just being on the road with him and hanging out with him and getting clips and stuff. He's introducing me to these people. Right. He's like, yo, this is Ant. This is my boy Ant. He does camera stuff. If you need him to shoot ringside, he'll do it. Just let him, let him know. Yeah. Right. So met a lot of people. More car rides. Waffle House. Yeah. Also, shout out to Malcolm. But like more a couple Waffle House visits. Got cool with another production guy who's a wrestler, the Asinine Assassin, Mr. Adam Bailey. Shout out to you. Another Brooklyn guy too. They trained at Gleason's together. That's how they know each other. There's a bunch of cats that trained at Gleason's. Yeah. But like that's part of the class. And me and Adam got cool through production stuff. So a couple Waffle House clips, him and his brother Teddy. Super cool. Shout out to Teddy, country boy Ted. Just like I'm just around these people now. Right. And like you realize how small the community is when you go to a bunch of different shows and you see a lot of the same faces. Yeah. So like just that recognition, like, oh shit, you here too? Like, hey, what's up? You shooting? I'll be around. I bet. If you get anything, let me know. Right. A lot of stuff like that. So it was one of the ETU shows where Boujii tells Struggles. He's like, yo, this is my boy Ant. This is what he does. And I think it was, my very first ETU show was at H2O Wrestling Center in Pennsylvania. And it got one of my favorite clips. It was Speedball Mike Bailey versus Robbie Eagles. Okay. And the spot is small, right? And it's a spot where they come out to the crowd and they're chopping each other. Then they go back in the ring and then they come back out. And it ends with Robbie Eagles sitting directly in front of me and Mike Bailey kicking the shit out of him. And again, I make an emphasis on making sure the audio is good. It's really good. He kicks him really hard. Like, again, it's little folding chairs and he's in front of me. Had I not put my foot on the rail on the folding chair, he'd have kicked him into me. Oh shit. That's how hard he kicked him.
Yeah, no, cause he kicks crazy.
He kicks him so hard. And it's still like, it still kind of hurts to like watch. Yeah. From there, ended up at another ETU show where I actually meet Struggles and find out that Struggles wants me to shoot backstage stuff, like promo stuff with him. Yeah, so that same show, I meet Gabe Sky and Akira Kwan, setting up for the tag team tournament, Tidal Wave. And I shoot a quick promo with them. Yeah. Super cool. Super duper cool. But a lot of that was because of Boujii putting me in those rooms or taking me with him. Right. And he made it a point too. And it's gonna be this way forever, right? I'm big on loyalty. And if you take a shot on me, if you believe in me, I'm gonna do everything I can to put you in a position, if I can, to succeed. And that was the agreement me and Boujii made. He's like, yo, if I make it, we make it, period. So wherever I go, if I can bring you with me, I'm bringing you with me.
Fire.
And I'm 100% the same thing. So thank you, Boujii.
Facts.
Thank you, my dogs, for everything so far. And there's still more to come. And I'm gonna be seeing you soon. But yeah, like it was essentially kind of just to chronicle Boujii. And through that, me and him got close, and it ended probably the best way it possibly could, with him winning a very meaningful championship with one of his best friends.